let's go. Now you kind of need a special socket that has a slit down the side, that way you don't damage the wires. Look how big that catalytic converter is. In today's video, we're going to be installing the FunctionWorks front pipe and the RV6 downpipe in my 22 Honda Civic. It's actually really cool. They actually sent a gaming pad with it, and we have our nuts and bolts and our gasket. And over here we have the downpipe itself. They sent us a bunch of stuff. We have the gaskets, a license plate frame, some stickers. Pretty cool. So I'm really looking forward to getting this installed. First thing we need to do is we need to undo these 3 nuts from the exhaust and from actually looks pretty good. Nothing to complain about, maybe except for right here. This gasket looks like it's leaking just a little bit. Might be from the salt on the roads from the snow, but other than that, looks great. And then I think we'll be okay leaving this, but we do need to remove this to get to the downpipe. Alright, so this is what we're looking at. We gotta take these 3 bolts off here to get this front pipe off the downpipe. So we have this hanger here. There are 2 nuts right there that we need to remove. I believe they're 12s. Under the hood, I need to remove this wire harness and this wire harness to take this sensor off and this sensor off. Now you kind of need a special socket that has a slit down the side, that way you don't damage the wires. This is the socket I was telling you about earlier. See this big gap? That is so you don't damage the wires. Now we need to remove these 3 bolts here. $12mm. Now we need to remove these 2 here and these 2 down here. Too tight. Okay, this is a 14mm down here, and I'm going to try to break it from up here. And it comes right out. Look how big that catalytic converter is compared to the one that we have on the RV6. It's ridiculous. Ta-da! RV6 supplies you with 3 studs and 3 nuts that we will need to install here at the bottom of the downpipe so that we can mount the front pipe. And just like anything else, we just put it in and we don't tighten anything until the very end. RV6 supplies you with an extension wire that you need to plug into here and here. Function Works provided us with 2 gaskets, 6 nuts, and 6 bolts. We're going to put this front pipe on. I'm gonna take this cover off just to make it easier for us to work. Should have did it from the beginning.
What size are they?
10 millimeter. All right, now it's time to tighten everything down, start her up, and see what she sounds like. The road to 10,000 subscribers giveaway has begun. It is now your chance to win one of 2 sets of V2 Demon Eye taillights for the 11th Gen 2022 and 23 Honda Civic sedan. I'm gonna be giving away one here on YouTube and one on Instagram. And they're not the same kind. We have a set of smoked milky and a set of smoked red. The smoked milky I'm gonna give away here on YouTube. The smoked reds I'm gonna give away on Instagram. I'm gonna install the milky on the driver's side and the red on the passenger side. That way you can see them both and decide whether you want to enter for one or if you want to enter for both. So if you want to be in the running to win the smoked milky set of taillights, you got to do 3 things. Number 1, you gotta be a subscriber. Number 2, you gotta leave a like on this video. And number 3, you have to leave a comment in the comments section, V2. You can just leave V2 or you can leave a comment. Just make sure V2 is in the comment section. The giveaway ends as soon as I hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And let's go. Definitely a lot louder on deceleration for sure. I can definitely feel a difference in the butt dyno. And I know you're gonna ask me how much horsepower do I think I gained? If I had to guess, maybe 190, maybe 200, probably in that range,
Maybe one day I'll get on a rolling dyno and be able to get some real numbers. But I'll tell you what, I like the way it sounds. It sounds a little raspy, not too raspy, but just enough. You can hear it in the cabin a lot more, that's for sure. I am in sport mode too. I figured why show you in any other mode. All right, let's hit it again. Ready? Go. I like it a lot. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it has anything on the Type R because it has no comparison. There is no comparison. But for what it was and for what it is now, it's come a long way.